Hello, welcome back everybody.
Keep
We're
left
back in the
and
trucking
then
world.
turn left.
You can see that I've just turned left into this little garage because I'm about to pick up a Halloween
Turn left.
style cargo. And we're going to go into the world of Brackenreach, which is part of the world of trucks. And if you've got a world of trucks
Get
account,
ready to turn
you can
left.
deliver these deliveries off quite easily.
Turn left.
So it's quite nice this year. So I thought I'd bring you all on the journey along with me. So I hope you all enjoy. We'll just turn in here just now.
You have arrived at your destination. Your route
Didn't want
guidance is
to
now
take
finished.
this tiny little bit out here at the moment because it was a good little introduction showing you what we're about to pick up. And it's nothing spectacular, it's just a normal trailer, but it's got Halloween treats inside it. And it's curtailed out with this. It's similar to what we do in Christmas time. We've done this last year as well, but it was a different kind of style we had when we were in. And as you can see, I've kitted out my truck spectacularly for the event. But that'll come later as well. But while we get ourselves attached up here, this is the bit from World of Trucks is what you've got to complete. So I've got an American truck and Euro truck, so I can do it in either or. As long as I do so many deliveries, I find the castle and I find this sort of other wee hut type thing, I'll get extra bonuses and I'll get my achievements as well. And as you can see, that was last year's achievement there. But I like getting all these wee achievements to addition to the game, so it's quite good. So now that we've all got connected up, what we now need to do is tell it where we're going. Now, because we can do it anywhere in the map, anywhere abouts, you've usually got to find like your closest little sort of squirrely line gig. It's one of these things. So you find your closest one that's to you at that present moment, because that's going to be the portal to get into this extra little segment of the game that you don't normally get. You're only going to get it through this period. So now that I've set my GPS for that version, all I need to do now is just get my little butt over there. So I'm not going to bore you all with that little journey. So I'll stick you on a little time lapse and I'll catch you when we're a little bit closer to the destination of going through that portal. See you all in a bit. I hope that little music here wasn't a little bit too scary. I was trying to find something that wasn't scary but Halloween timed. But anyway, we're here.
Never mind.
This is the snowfall, or the Halloween fall is what I'd like to call it. You just got to get your truck somewhere in the middle. I know I just drove over them hedges there, but I came in this little garage the wrong way round and I forgot the spawn point was actually on the rest trucking bit. So let's just enter this portal. And we'll go to Brackenreach, everybody. And here we are. Now, what you see ahead as well, this two little Segway journey, this is because I'm playing on Truckers MP. If you were playing this for a single player by yourself on the normal game and through World of Trucks, you would have to find your own way through this forest, getting lost many times. So what Truckers MP have done, because you play on the servers and you play with real life people, to help them probably mod as well at the same time and control everybody in the right direction, they've added these little barriers that can prevent us from going elsewhere and roadworks and things. It takes you all to the major spots that you need to be at, but it's a lot more controlled, and that's what I kind of like in a way. So I've came on to the not this sort of quieter sim server, so we shouldn't see too many people around because I wanted to show you the scenery, but it's quite good. It's less stressful. Excuse me, it's less stressful as well because when you play in the big major server, you get a lot of people and a lot of people fighting each other and things. It's just not worth it. So this is Brackenreach, everybody. Part of what the World of Trucks and the people of the game as well. I think it's. I can't remember the makers of the game now. I've got that many games on head. I've got another one in mind. I think that's to do with another game again. But I think it's. Is it SBS that does this one? I'm sure it is. I can't remember. But I'll put that in the top right hand corner anyway for the correct name. But they do this version here, and this is what they've created this year. Similar to going into the portals for Christmas, and you get the Winter Wonderland, which is quite good. I do like this. It's quite good. It's fun, and you get to see it as well. So it is in the dark time, and it's deliberately in the dark time. So, just yeah, it's Halloween, of course. We are driving, and I did try and do this in single player or the early versions of this bit before Truckers MP managed to sort make barriers and things. And I did get myself lost. It was a total nightmare because you go down one street like that bit there, they deliberately blocked that off because if you went down that street in single player, you would turn around and you would end up back at where you started. It is really hard to not get lost. So I'm glad I've got the guidance from TMP, which is fantastic. So just take the right routes, everybody, and we'll let you see all this scenery. It's just mainly forest and things at the moment because we are heading towards that castle. Now I can go one or two ways here. I'll just go this way. I think this is the way I've generally been going. So we'll head in this direction. Whether it takes us longer to get there, I don't know. But you're supposed to find all these wee streets and things. And this bit here, this is TMP again. So see if they didn't barrier that off, you could end up getting yourself going in circles again here. Which is, if you want to go do that, on you go. Be my guest. But I don't want to spend hours driving around in circles. I would rather just drive and deliver off what I need to deliver off. But yeah, you could get yourself in a right tight window by playing just normally and not through the Trucker MP mode. But hey ho.
Okay,
so here we go. See, they're already directing us. It's not a straight little road right into the castle, that's for sure. You've got to find your way through all the deeps of this forest to get there. You do. I haven't encountered too many traffic at the moment, which is not quite good. I'm sure that the way TMP are trying to do it, they're trying to do it like a one-way system. You can still get to see all the benefits you need to see, but you're also not going in a way that nobody can get past you. And as far as I remember, this is a little bridgey thing, a wee scary bit, so beware everybody. It's not too scary, but those that don't like scary things, then shut your eyes. But yeah, it's just a wee cave, look, it's not scary at all. I promise. I won't play it if it was scary. I mean, I'd be scared as well. Look, nice wee sort of road with a big spider crawling above you. Pretty good. I quite like it. It's just nice depth of scariness. I'll just stick to the left here as well, just be courteous. In case it is a way that somebody else can come down, but I'm not too sure. Let's go this way anyway. Let's drive. Obviously in my cabin, truckers. I'm playing truck, so apologies if I'm not out in third cam getting to see it all, but I think we can grasp the good true effect of it by driving normally inside a truck. And here we go again, we've got another It's not a scary bridge, but it's a bridge that we could fall off if we're not careful. So just be careful, everybody. Take this slow. There's a few bumps along the way. That's what I like. Might be doing a few more journeys in this later on, maybe. Who knows? I will be completing my event for this year. I was doing must have hit something there. I took a bit of trailer damage. Must have caught something just off that last bridge. Oh well, I need to keep eyes on that trailer. Get ourselves up to this castle. And I'm sure en route, and I wonder if it's just coming up soon. I'll keep quiet for now, just in case it's not. But I'm sure en route we've got a little cutscene before we get to the castle. And I decided just to keep this cutscene in for the moment. Coming up soon, I can't remember. I'm sure it is. I'm doing a voiceover for this because I recorded it all when. There we go. I think this is a cutscene coming up here. I recorded it all while I'm playing because with the Truckers SMP rules, if you encounter problems, you need to evidence things and things. So I like to just record every time I drive on Truckers MP just to be on the safe side. And I thought, after I watched it all, I thought this would be a brilliant video to show you all. So that's why I've decided to edit some of it out and put some of it in, and we'll just use the footage that I've recorded. And this is whereabouts we're going to head to in a wee moment or two. Those that you like graveyards at night at Halloween time. This is a castle. I think this is where we're about to head, but our destination to deliver these treats off. And we should be able to drive back with another load, but I'll tell you about that when we get up there. Enjoy this beautiful cutscene. A moment. The pumpkins. I've seen it quite a few times now, so I'll leave it sitting here. I think this was maybe one of my first journeys when I was watching it. I don't have to drive on it all the time, but I like to just now and again. Just take a nice wee breather and enjoy it. Well, let's start heading towards that castle and we'll start seeing some of that gorgeous scenery we've just seen in that cutscene. And then I was sitting here for a wee minute or two, so that person will just disappear. But they're not disappearing, it's just because I've edited it out. Because I was sitting there for too long, I wasn't going to bore you all with me just sitting. So, we'll be coming out. Head towards this castle, and we should see a little bit more of a sort of, yeah, see, like all this sort of investigation-y thing. I'll try and look at my windows, let you see the full potential, but I really like it. It's looking good. It's part of the graveyard to the left there, I think it is. I'm sure it is, we're just passing by. But we can only go this way, so we just need to go this way around. And I think that's either part of the game or part of CMP. But this little road here will take us right up to the castle. And we should see a lot more inside the castle as well when we get there. Surprised I haven't seen many more players. There is quite a few people around, but because it's a big area and this is one required a service, it's quite good. Chilling ride, especially when you're doing big events like this at the same time. Sure Oh, the door to the castle is not far ahead. Like most castles, we've got that dreaded drawbridge to drive over. So you should see that coming up fairly soon, I think. Hope you'll enjoy my little drive so far. It's a wee video for Halloween times. That is. To do things like this in the flying. Somehow, I don't know how. This new segment here is part of TMP as well, blocking things off, just making it a one-way system, controlled system, in and out the castle. Which is quite good. To register your way in, barrier goes up. Here we go. This is the wee drawbridge I was talking about. It's not a drawbridge, but it's supposed to simulate that, I reckon. We'll just drive. This is where somebody could be driving my right hand side. Left hand side even. So I'll just stick to this side of the road while I'm driving in the middle because I'm a courtesy driver. We'll drive down beside me, but there's nobody coming down just now, so we're actually okay. And here's inside the castle then, everybody. Lots of bits and bobs. You get to see where the wee sort of, I'll take it as wee houses. Don't know what kind of things it is. But it's nice scenery. Here we are. So I've got myself configured. Normally you go in that green thing, you would pick what one you want to do. I've got myself configured to just pick anything from a parking spot. So normally it's sitting there and it's really easy to just drive in and out. But of course my luck on this video, it's not, it's one of the harder ones. And this is me driving round just to see if I can find it. You should see it on my wee GPS, that sat nav there. It should be a wee red flag. And it does look like the red flag's down this road somewhere. So we'll just head down here. And lo and behold, there it's there. But look, my cab's at the front. That means I need to drive backwards in. So I don't think I'm going to have much of a chance there to turn around. So I've done a little bit of digging. Ignore that little horn, that's just part of the horns that are all been given through the TMP as well, which is quite good. I've got it too, I can probably do it. But I've decided I'm going to back out to this big area here, turn round, and then drive in backwards. Now, I was going to cut it out, but where's the fun in that? Because I've got to watch me struggle my ways back and forth. And because this is a no collision area as well, this is why I'm choosing to do it this way, because I wouldn't do it normally if we weren't in a non-collision area, because you do need to be careful you don't back into empty, and you really should be reversing on a road as it is. So no collision is just the whole area means we can all drive in on top of each other and we don't get into any problems. So that's why I'm choosing to do it this way around. I'm sure quite a few people that are sitting up there just waiting for me to come back out. So I'll just do this as quickly as possible. And I'll try and not hit them on my way. Whether that's possible, I do not know. Whoops, very nearly into that one. But like I said, it's a no collision, I could drive right through if I really wanted to. But let's just try and simulate this properly. And try and reverse in a nice manner if I can. And what I'll do is I'll just park up at the side here and I'll let some of these other drivers do what they need to do, and I'll just take a wee 5-minute break as well. I won't sit here for the 5 minutes, don't worry. But I do park up and I let the area just clear just a little bit, just so I'm not holding everything up. Here. Looks like that truck is there going to reverse, so that's fine. So this wee white truck that's sitting here doesn't be doing anything for quite a while. So I'm just going to take my opportunity to drive my slot, drive my way back in again. This is probably the harder way of doing things. You might have been able to turn down there, I don't know. I've maybe chosen the wrong method, but I'm going to attempt this. Let's just do it. Made it all this way to the castle, then just delivering these off in style in my book. I'm sure you all like watching me doing things wrong or doing things right. I do, like I said, I know I drive in cab normally. For reversing, I will go out to third cam and drive that way. So, as such time that I get confident enough and actually do the little things that are in game that'll teach you how to drive backwards inside the cab as well. But I don't play the game often enough to do that, so at this present moment I'm not going to go through the little segments, but that is a good training guide. And if you do play the game single player and you don't know how to play it, then I do suggest using that little training guide because it comes from a real life trucker. And they've done it really, really well. Sure, it's a real life American trucker. I think it's called, is it called some sort of, it's like a school type thing, but it's just like a series of different bits and bobs that teach you how to drive. So, person just disappears. Take it they've just decided, because at the moment when we go to park this up, what you'll see in a wee second is at the moment when I was driving in this, you should be able to take another job back out of Brackenreach and back out into the normal world, as should we say. But at the moment there was a wee glitch with the TMP mod that they were recognising every time you went to select one of them jobs, you ended up crashing. I think they're working on it with World of Trucks at that present time in my recording. So at the moment, when we're going to end up coming back out again, we're going to have to come out without a truck. These are the jobs that you should be able to be taking back out again, and they should work no problem. But they are crashing the mod every time you do it, and that's why I've respawned back in again now. And I'll probably have a different number in that top left hand corner as well, because I'm in the server for the second time, because I've had to come back out and restart my game and go back in again. And it's just because of that wee simple glitch that I forgot about, that they're having problems getting jobs back out again. But I'm sure that's all sorted now, after the time of this recording, time of this going out, that you can be able to do that. So I'll probably take myself back in the game again and do the rest of my journeys. But for now, we'll just need to drive cabless, or we'll drive our cab back out into the wilderness to go and get another delivery, and we'll not have any trailer or anything attached. So that does mean that the truck can go a wee bit faster, and lo and behold, I tend to forget that. Take myself back out the area again because there's more to see on the way back. So I'm going to keep you enjoying, and this is the TMT bit, keeping this to the left, which is fantastic. Back out again. And there's more drivers coming in. Have fun. To stop us from going straight ahead, or make us go this way around, which is going round to see the rest of the map, which is quite good. Keeps us all controlled. Like I said. See, this is me speeding up, forgetting that I'm just a cab. Go at some speed I shouldn't really be driving this sort of speed in these bends, but hey ho. I get that. Of course I do. Let's just head back to, and I'm sure down here as well, I'll not spoil it till we get there. I'm sure there's a little bit that if you were driving in single player, you'd have to find your way to, going through all the wee circles and different areas. But this is part of the achievement to find this little hut, maybe? Is it a hut or a shed? Or I don't know what they're calling it. But it's an achievement you've got to get there. Normally you've got to find your way in. This is it here. I'm not going to do the cutscene because if you're going to go and do it yourself, then you can get to see the cutscene on your own. But I think it's called, is it Pumpkin sort of, some kind of area, I don't know. But that where that truck is sitting now, they're viewing the cutscene there. I'm not going to do it again here because I don't want to show you everything. But this is the area here that you're supposed to be locating. I've got it ticked off because I've done it already. Let's get myself back on route again. And this is where you see that I forget about my truck. So bear with me a wee second here while I crash into this tree. Told you! It's because I lost control. Of course it is. And I'm on TMP too, so if I went crashing into MD, I would have had a problem. So let's just behave and we'll need to watch for them to come behind us because I really shouldn't be driving backwards here. We're okay. Let's get out of here before MD sees us. And drive properly this time, Susie. Be a good job. Falling off this cliff now. There's a little segment here that you can go one of two ways. I went one way the first time, thought I recorded it, I was going to show you the two on motion at the same time, but I can't find the recording, so you're just going to have to stick by with me going this way and seeing this route instead. But the other route, all it is just like a big bridge you've got to drive over, whereas this is a little bit more scenic under the cave. So apologies for that, I couldn't find the recording that I thought I recorded to add on. Like again, if you want to come and do this for yourself, it's not showing you everything. So carry on through this little cave. And this is the segment here. No, it's not. No, it's the next bit. Where we go over these little bumps. It's like a real sort of cave where we're trained to not live into it. Yeah. Do well with these. I think just up here is the wee segment where the two segways join and you're back on the same road again. This is a slightly longer version of it, whereas the other version is just driving over a bridge, so it's it's like a shortcut, if you will. But there we go, so this is a bit here, so from that left, that's why we're told to go left, because from that way, that's where the last journey would end up matching up with you, but it doesn't look as though anybody's coming down that way, so I'm okay to go. And we'll carry on to the spawn point to get back into the normal world then. As well, sure, I think we've still got a wee bit more scenery, is it just forest and things? I can't remember, but we'll take ourselves down to the little, well, it's snowfall in the winter version of it for Christmas, but I would say it's Halloween fall. My book, sort of green and orange they've chosen, which is quite good. So just drive right here. If that's something coming or if that's just my headlights. You normally see on my wee map down there I've got wee purple dots, you can change the colour of the dots. I'm sure I've got wee purple ones that crop up so you can see when somebody's coming in your vicinity, and at the top left hand corner up in that little gadget it shows you how far away people are as well. So that's the people that are closest to me at the moment. That close, so we're okay. driving. I do like driving with just normal players and no like AI as well, which is quite good. But if you're playing this in single player, I don't think you get AI in this wee special bit because it is part of World of Trucks, which is connected to the actual game. But it's like a segue, you know what I mean? It's not a mod, but it's a free account. You just sign yourself up. It's similar to having like virtual airline, virtual different things. Gives you extra jobs to do, which is quite good. You get to see all these wee bonus achievements as well. Did they have a World of Trucks account, you wouldn't get to see all this, and you'd be missing out. Sure, we're going to go straight on down here. I wonder if I could have went left there, or right even. Can't now, I've got to go this way round, whether I like it or not. So this is probably where I'm getting lost, I don't know. I think I'm heading in the right direction. The forest. Let's take this left, so we're just going to go left. Okay. Or right even, I should say. Don't know my left and my right stuff. I'm driving a truck. I should know. Forest to go. Oops, we're going to go down this way then. Right. Okie doke. Let's just go down. It's a scary forest now, I think. I don't think there's much more scenery wise, but it's not that scary. It's just dark and probably take the slightly longer route back, but hey ho. This must be TMP again, directing us this way. Yep, it is diversion. Could be getting close here. Directed in a certain way. Here we go. Looks like it. The barriers wouldn't be up for no reason. The people are coming down the other way. Back to this little portal and take us back out into the normal trucking world, should we say, that you get on a daily basis. So that's just up here. There we go, it is. Barrier to get back out. So we're on snowfall. What? There's somebody saying hi. So just bear with me a wee second. I'll just be polite and I'll say hey back. There we go. I don't like to type and drive at the same time. I'll just turn round. I'll park up here. So while I've been driving on Truckers MP, I thought it was only fair that I'll show you their version as well, because I didn't get the chance to participate in their big event, the big sort of Halloween version of this thing this year, because I was otherwise engaged with other things on the day. So I haven't just head into Pumpkin Farm at this direction here, because I didn't get to join the big event. But this is a little segue. I've done this event many times before. Well, I've completed all my journeys that I need to do. But I thought I'll just give you, while we're ending the video, I'll just give you the future little bit of their version as well. Or bits and bobs of their version. Let's go down this way. So the GPS is more or less telling us to. and then I think we turn round. We should be in Pumpkin Farm. And because this was a different day, I'm in the bigger server. So there is a lot more people. On this occasion, there wasn't a lot of people around, but there's usually quite a lot of people
This is
all
where it
kicking
ends.
about. You can see them all driving about. So I think this was one of the first times in the Pumpkin Farm this year. So I had to go and find out where I had to go and deliver this off to. So I do pack up for a wee second. I've edited most of the rest out because here we are here. This is where I need to drive into. Of course this is on reversal. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? But let's just use for non-collision zone here because this will be busy, this area, especially in this simulation, the first simulation. It's the first server. This is where everybody tends to be. So it is a lot more busy than usual. I'm just not going to bother, just drive over everybody and just do what I need to do. Take quite a bit of time to sit there and wait for everybody to move out your road, so bother waiting on them. Just reverse in here again. I probably could have went another way, but I don't know if I can went another way or not. But let's just do it the hard way. Of course it's me. I don't pick easy solutions. I give you a bit of entertainment along the way. But this is Pumpkin Farm. It's just not spectacular, but I think their event would have been much, much better. The one I couldn't attend this year, which was kind of gutted about, but it is what it is. To try it next year. You can see down there at the bottom that's part of my deliveries towards my goal. I have now completed it completely, I'm sure I have now. So, and unlike Brackenreach in the castle, you can take the deliveries back out here again. And hopefully they have fixed a bit in the castle as well. So I don't know which one of these two to go for. I'm just going to go for the top one. Should go for the easy route back out. I'm not going to show you the full journey of this, so don't worry. I'll just show you my wee exit out of Pumpkin Farm. Right, on we go then. Let's get ourselves rocking and rolling. Just drive into everybody. I reckon the exit is over here because everybody's sort of sitting towards it. Try to follow my GPS as well. Should tell us where the actual exit bit is. These trucks are doing the same thing. I think it's just here. Yeah, that looks like it here. Push my way out. So that's technically what you've got to do in this server. I'll just take my opportunity now and we'll go rocking and rolling. It's just much the same as the entrance coming in. So a few pumpkins here and there. Get myself back out on the main road again. Nothing spectacular, but because I've been playing TMP as well, I can't not put Pumpkin Farm in. I mean, this comes in every year, so I've got to include it. Hopefully next year I'll get to see the event time around as well. I'll be able to show you what their version of Halloween is next year if they do it. That is. That is a lot of work. I understand how much a lot of work it is. Especially when you've got to control everybody. Few pumpkins driving what I would call a farm road in my book. But yeah, there we go. should take us back out onto the big major roads and down to where we need to go and deliver this off. And it'll give me another delivery towards that achievement. My Truckers MP achievement as well, which I will get. Oh, at this stage I think I've got. Should I say? Get a fancy horn with them. Quite good. Yes, I think you heard that part of the video earlier on when I was trying to reverse our first delivery in. Now it just gets slightly boring as we go out onto the normal wilderness and join the normal roads. So I'm not going to bore you with all that again. I'll stick you on a time lapse to where I think I end the video in a petrol station. Oops mate, you can't come this way. You're coming the wrong way. Right by you. Following your GPS mate. Go.
Get ready to turn right.
Rejoin.
Turn right.
Carry on in a time lapse, like I said earlier on, and I'll see you back in a wee minute or two to finish off the video because I don't want it to be too long. Well, here we are. I'm just going to stop at this petrol station, fill myself back up again. I hope you all enjoyed your little trip to Brackenreach Castle and everything this year. And if you're doing anything for Halloween, then hope you enjoy and do whatever you need to do with trucking and treating or whatever you end up doing, or going and doing your auto drive or whatever. In the next chicken video to the next. I'll see you soon. Cheerio everybody!